Is high level down? What is happening? I'm going to show you exactly how to see what's going on, and this is going to be a super quick video update. It's helpful to understand high level has multiple functions in terms of how they manage their servers. So that means if you can't log into app.gohighlevel.com, it does not mean that your funnels, your sites, your Facebook ads, doesn't mean that all of that has stopped working. It could also mean that even though you log in, those other things could not be, working fully there. But below this video, I'm going to embed or link to their status updates. So this is a running summary of actively what's going on right now. So it's best to click in that or review it and to see the live summary. If I, share my screen right here, you can kind of see generally, I will say generally by default, it shows a little bit favorable. It probably leans a little bit that way, but there have been seasons of mass issues where you'll actually see it shows up as like an orange or a red. My encouragement is down at the bottom, you can actually get more of like an incident update and a notification of anything that's being explored or if there's an issue actually going on here. I'd say the majority of the time it's an individual issue or an individual computer issue where it's like your internet or like a VPN that you're using. So this can be reassuring from that perspective, because if you see green, especially in other areas like, the landing pages or contacts or conversations, like, okay, those all, like you can see the last 90 days, 100% uptime, even though there's been massive downage that have happened related to like Cloudflare and related to like Google Cloud and infrastructural things that shut down a lot of the internet there. But so this is on like a day-by-day basis of the last 90 days. And you see even on days when their site and the back end was down, other things stayed online. Contacts didn't delete, didn't disappear, maybe bulk actions went down. But so depending on when you're having the issue and what the actual issue is, you can scroll to that area and just be reassured that they see it, they know it's happening, they're fixing it. Or if it's showing up as good, I would try and troubleshoot your individual computer. And so my encouragement there is try out Incognito mode, which is just file new Incognito browser that generally like removes cookies. That can sometimes be an issue. And then if you're using a VPN, that can commonly create problems. So I try turning off the VPN, or just also trying to, lastly, trying to connect to like a hotspot. If you're able to open it on the computer while you're connected or tethered to a hotspot and not your internet, that means it has to do something of like a filtering or a speed issue, or maybe the internet's literally out for your Wi-Fi there. But those are the main three things that I would use to troubleshoot if this isn't showing that there's an issue. And as always, high level is super responsive, highly effective there. I'll say when there are major issues like this is one of the things that we do very well at HL Pro Tools and HLPT is we interface with your customers. So we have a process to notify them, to set expectations for them that systems are down, and we recreate the same experience in a white labeled interface just for you and your brand. So if you are curious about learning more about that, we got some links. You can check it out. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video.